Hello everyone, you are welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Kolapo. If you are just joining me for the first time, do well to subscribe and click on the notification button so that you can get notified whenever I will post more edifying stories like this. Once again, my name is Kolapo. So today we'll be looking at the event that happened at the Red Sea. Yes, I'm talking about the Israelites and Moses. This story is not just a story, but it's a story that shows the sovereignty, the power, and the nature of God. Join me as we dive deep into the story of the miracle at the Red Sea. Thank you. So the story began that when Pharaoh has released the Israelites from Egypt, they continued on their journey, and then at some point they were resting by the Red Sea. They camped there and then they were resting. So suddenly they saw Pharaoh and his men charging onto them with their chariots and then with their weapons and all. And then they were afraid and they cried unto Moses that, Moses, why have you allowed us to come here to suffer? It is better to be in Egypt and to be a slave than to be here and to die. So when they cried unto Moses, Moses told them that they should not be afraid. So Moses told them that they should stand still and they should not be afraid, that the salvation of the Lord is set to be revealed among them, and that the Egyptians that they see today, they are not going to see them any longer. So the angel of the Lord went before the Israelites and made a cloud of darkness to appear unto Pharaoh and his men, and made a cloud of light to appear unto Moses and the Israelites. This is done to make the Israelites to buy more time so that the Egyptians will not catch up with them. So then Moses cried unto the Lord, and God told him that, Moses, why are you crying to me? Stretch out your rod into the Red Sea. And Moses did as God has commanded him to do. And when Moses did this, then a great wind blew all over the place, and then a great wall of water was standing both at the right and their left side, and then a dry land was formed at the middle of the Red Sea that the Israelites are going to walk through. So with trembling faith and then with courage, the Israelites walked through the dry land with a wall of water on their right side and on their left side. So when Pharaoh and his men saw the Israelites at the Red Sea, walking through the Red Sea with the pillars of water by their right and their left side, they all charged towards them, wanting to catch up with them. But the Lord caused a confusion among them, that their chariots began to jam into one another. So when the Israelites have all come out of the Red Sea, so God commanded Moses to stretch back his rod into the Red Sea. And when Moses did this, the wall of water that was standing on the right and on the left side closed back, and then it swallowed up all the armies of Pharaoh. So when this happened, the Israelites were all amazed. They were celebrating, they were happy that God saved them, that God delivered them from the hands of Pharaoh. So what are the lessons to be learned from this story? Number one is that God can intentionally lead his children into difficult situations so that he can reveal his glory. Secondly, God can create way where there seems to be no way. God can do things that has never been done before. He can make situations happen. It can come in any way. The Red Sea is a place that, normally you are not supposed to walk through it. You are not supposed to pass on a dry land and all that. But it is only God that can do this, which means God can come in any way. He can make way where there seems to be no way. And lastly, obedience unlock miracle. What do I mean by this? If Moses has not stretched forth his rod just as the Lord has commanded him, they will still be in that situation. Probably the Pharaohs and his armies will have catch up with them, and then he will have taking them back into captivity. But what? He obeyed. When we're in situations and God says, do this thing, don't do this thing, do like this, don't do like this. If we do not obey, we will not see the miracle that will happen after that. But if we obey what God has asked us to do, if we obey fully, then we can be sure that miracle is going to happen. So in this story, Moses what? Obeyed. God told him, stretch forth your rod. He did. In the first time, the sea parted, they walked through. And when God is going to close the sea again, he said, stretch forth your rod. So God needs our obedience for some things to happen. If God told us to do some things and we do not do it, God will just be looking at us. But when we obeyed, then we can see the mighty hand of God. We can see God doing some miracles in that situation. Thank you all for watching till now. You can drop your thoughts about the story in the comment section below. And if you have not subscribed, do well to subscribe and also click on the notification button so that you can get notified whenever I post more edifying stories like this. Thank you. Till I come your way again, my name is Kolapo Omitola.